You must fail to ever understand success. And even if the failure was unfair, it doesn't change it. That's what it is. And you must grow from that. The last thing I want anybody to do is say, well, let's force this to happen. Because then you didn't really succeed and get it. What happened was somebody twisted somebody's arm. And that it's not the same. You won't feel as satisfied. So again, without getting into detail, and it's nothing to do with me, nothing to do with my show, nothing to do with my career. All those things are great. It has to do with fairness in life and understanding that sometimes you just don't get everything you desire, so you can try harder and try to get it next time. And if true unfairness, and we'll get into this with Tracy Beans later, if truly there's fraud or something untoward happened or somebody was cheating or sneaking around or doing something, then we can go and take action. But if there's nothing you can literally do about it and it ends up being an arbitrary decision that shouldn't have been made, take a breath, retool, and then try again next time. And the next time, knock their socks off. Carrie, you think that's a good life lesson, you think?
I think that's very sound advice, yes. Something I would tell my boys.
I mean, honestly, how many times I've gotten 1 billion emails from people about how great you are. Oh my God, that Carrie Lockie, how she's amazing, she's great. Then I'll get 3 that say, what's up with the girl? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Am I really going to focus on the 3 that don't get what we're laying down?
No.
So let's say those people somehow are the decision makers, even though everybody else agrees that you're the greatest. Those decision makers are going to get what they want, and then you can move on and do something that is even bigger than that.
Absolutely.
And that's really what it's about.
Of those 3 anyway.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. And that's where I am. If a bad decision has been made and life somehow throws you an unfair curveball, you take the swing, and if it ends up being a miss in their eyes, fine. Go play for a different team. Go try something different. Go retool and be better next time. It's just that simple to me. It really is. And you have to look at life that way. So coming into the show, I wanted to make sure that I drop that because there's some drama happening, and it's nothing major. Nobody's dying. Nobody has a disease. I mean, it's really nothing compared to how life works. But the drama that's going on, we all need to take a breath and realize we can do what we can do. We can pursue our very best, be as driven as we can be, and we get knocked back. Always think of the Michael Jordan example. He literally was cut from his JV basketball team in high school. Michael freaking Jordan. And I don't care if you're a LeBron fan. I don't care if you think Wilt Chamberlain was the guy. Michael Jordan was the best smaller player in the NBA has ever seen. And by smaller, I mean non-center. Way better than LeBron James. Not even close. It's stupid to make the comparison. LeBron James hasn't played defense in his entire career and doesn't have the drive to be the guy that Michael Jordan is. Yeah, but LeBron just had more points scored than anybody in history. Right. Well, before he got that record, the most points scored was by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Did you think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the best player before LeBron James passed him? Of course you didn't. Nobody's ever said that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the best player ever to play. So Michael Jordan, if he could be told you aren't good enough to be on this basketball team, when we all know he was, I mean, Carrie, what happened after that?
He became a pretty awesome basketball player.
He became the most famous man on the planet in every country, the best basketball player, at least in his era, that we even got close to seeing. And he's worth $1 billion now. $1 billion, not $1 million. He played basketball, Carrie, and he's worth $1 billion.
Yes.
So you know what? If life kicks you in the groin every once in a while, shake it off, try harder, and then stop whining about it. You go through the process the best you can, and then take a breath and be done with it. Okay. Have I been generic enough? Talked about Michael Jordan. Talked about myself. Talked about the career. And again, I just want because it doesn't matter what I'm talking about specifically. What matters is those who are watching and listening all face the same things I just talked about. Every single day, maybe once a week, maybe twice a month, somebody says something stupid because they don't know who you are, don't understand your talents. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, yes.
You know, I could get into specifics about you. I don't think that you're taken care of enough for all that you do, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make it about you. I'm not going to make it specific. I'm going to make it about life in general. Today, you might be having a great day. Tomorrow, you might get kicked in the face. Figuratively. Not if you get literally kicked in the face, call the police. But you might get kicked in the face figuratively tomorrow. I want you to get back up and say, watch me. Because some people just stay down. Some people say, oh, man, life sucks. Other people, like me, will say, watch me. And then the watch me people are the ones that can say, yeah, man, it was a tumultuous time, but look how we came out of it. And hopefully that lesson can really go somewhere. And I know that I'm very biting today. I've got an edge on my voice today. I get it. But I want to be very, very direct about this. Yes, there's a good old boy club. Yes, there is a in-group and an out-group. Yes, we decide what our circles are and who's in those circles. All that stuff does happen. But if all things are fair, and if you bring your very best every time, more times than not, you will succeed.